Now, as I said in the open, as much as we would love to take the time to grieve those with agendas, they've made it to where we have to answer the slander and the libel and the incorrect statements. None of that goes unanswered. And I think you can still grieve while answering that. John Lott is the president of the Crime Prevention Research Center, author of the book More Guns, Less Crime. He joins me now for the last couple of minutes of this show to discuss this false reality put forth by those who wish to capitalize on this atrocity. John, it's always so good to see you. Unfortunately, it always seems to be like it's in these particular circumstances. And as of course, whenever you have an atrocity like this, you always have the individuals out there pushing false statistics. Amongst those, I wanted you to address really quickly, you have this over at your website. The Violence Policy Center has been pushing out this study. They were trying to say that people don't successfully use firearms for defensive gun uses.
Well, they were making a stronger statement. They were saying that people just don't use guns defensively very often. And what they compared was the number of justifiable homicides to the total number of murders committed with guns each year. And it's just a nonsensical comparison. First of all, the government doesn't really try even to accurately measure the number of justifiable homicides. People may know some of the discussion about the problems with justifiable homicides by police. Only about 1% or so of police departments report that number. Well, the number is even worse for justifiable homicides by civilians. We have no clue what the correct number is, and there's errors even in the places that do report it. So, and beyond that, the more important thing is that the benefit from using a gun isn't when you kill somebody. The benefit from using a gun is when you stop a crime from occurring. And people rarely have to kill the people that they're trying to stop from committing a crime. Fewer than 1%, much fewer than 1% of defensive gun uses result in either the killing or the wounding of an attacker.
Right.
And, you know, that's the number that you have to compare. And besides that, the claim that they're making somehow is if you could just get rid of guns, you'd have a small reduction in justifiable homicides, but a big reduction in homicides generally. And that's simply false. Every place in the world that's banned guns has seen an increase in murder, which is the opposite of what they're claiming.